Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'd like to show you how I set up my template in Reaper. So what I want to do is to show you how I get it from looking like this pretty much into something more like this, where you got your mastering chain on up here, like your master controls, and then you got your drums, your bass, your guitars, your guitar bus. You can have like your atmospheric stuff, your leads, synth, and effects if needed. Let's get started. So the first thing that I do is I go to view and I hit master track. That way there, you can throw your whatever you want for your mastering chain up there. You can see your levels. I like to have this showing so you could see where you're clipping. I like to put my drums right up top because normally, like, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I like to make a drum beat, write a riff, and then after that, edit the drums based on the riff that I wrote. But just have like a solid foundation to write on. There you go. Got our labeled drums. Perfect. Then what I like to do as well, because I primarily record metal, so just one guitar left, one guitar right, like whatever floats your boat. So insert multiple tracks. So you put four tracks below that. Let's write guitar, distortion, a record track, and then left, and then finally right. Now we're gonna select these three tracks and throw them here. Now you have your guitar bus, and now you got your record track, your left and your right. Now we just have to pan this one left, pan this one right, and then you're good. Next is put our bass track below it, label that bass, and you can always do a bass bus as well if you wanted a clean bass or a grittier bass. For the sake of this video, maybe I will do that. We'll select these guys, throw them underneath the bass here. So after that, I like to set it up where we have clean guitars underneath. Same thing as our guitar distorted bus. I will put clean guitar bus. Select these three and just put it there. Same thing, record left and right. I believe they're all recording input 1. So right now I'm using the Focusrite Scarlett. Input 1 is where my guitar is going into. So just make sure you have your right inputs going in. Okay, and then after that, I always like to leave a little room for synth. So like if you're using Serum, we're gonna insert a virtual instrument, so Serum 2. So I always like to have a few options. So we'll duplicate this track, do synth 1, synth 2. Same thing here, we'll just go and drag these in the synth bus. You could add tracks on any bus as well. So if you wanted to add like another bass, like something with an octaver or whatever it may be, you could just add, insert new track, and then slide it in here. And then adjust the titles depending on whatever. If that's a string, you type in string. So now the final folder would be FX. So for stuff I write, I like throwing like impacts, bass booms, any sort of effects. Even if you have like a little backing track or whatever, you can throw that on there. So I like to keep a couple available. So I'll do 3. It's looking a little boring, so we should add some color to it. So you just hit shift and it selects all of them. Guitars will do blue, bass we will do green, clean guitars we'll do pink. Synth we can do do purple, and then effects, let's go red. I almost forgot about our leads. Yeah, and for leads we can do neon purple pink. There you go. So essentially I'm gonna put some VSTs on these tracks. Neural DSP, set it to, what was I using? Riff and tone. And then I will set the left and right to the same as I have on the record. There was one lead. Yeah, I think in the first video I made on YouTube, I used this one here, the lead alloy. Just might tweak it a little bit after, depending. And then like lead 2. We'll open up the old Helix native just to give Give the helix a little bit of love. There you go. So like lead 1 has a little more. And then we got lead 2. All right, so now we have the drums all set up, the guitar bus all set up with all the tracks, the lead bus set up with all the tracks, and now we're on to the bass. All right, so we got our distorted bass. Keep the bass bus normally down at like -8 dB. So I'll just tune that in right there, just so it doesn't blow your damn speakers. Here we're gonna add the same tone to the left and right on our clean guitar bus. Right on. So at this point here, we have our drums set up. We have all our guitars set up. We have our leads all set up. We have our bass bus all set up. Clean guitar bus all set up. Synthesizer bus all set up. And then our effects, we can just drag and drop whatever we want and then place them accordingly wherever we need them. I like to throw whatever you want for your mastering chain, just so that you can reference it. Obviously, you gotta mix it, every song differently, right? And then on my mastering chain, I'll use Ozone 10 and I'll just mix it depending on what song, what type of song I'm writing. Now, throw the looper on and metronome on as well. Put the metronome a little louder just so I can stay on beat. Count in before recording, and then we'll count in 1 measure. And then all we need to do now is find our tempo we want to play at. And then another note too is the mastering effect, have it off, because it's it throws your track into like a low latency mode, so you won't have any delays for your, you know, your keyboard or your guitar. Once you've played around with it and you like what you're seeing, because you can tweak it, customize it to what you like, everything's ready to go. Just go up here to project templates and then save project as template. And yeah, let's write it. Recording template 2026, or whatever the date is, whatever you want to name it. Save it, and there you go. Next time you open up a new project, you just go to new project. You can go project template, recording template 2026, click on that, and then boom, here you go. You're ready to rock. You just click on your record guitars, figure your tempo out, and there you have it. All right, so now that you have your template open, select 1 measure anywhere, and then click on your drum track, insert new MIDI, and yeah, make a drum beat. I like to start with a drum beat, and I find it just sparks creativity. You do you. You can record a guitar riff and then do drums on that first, whatever you'd like. I start with the kick and snare and then do the cymbal tom stuff after. So I'll start with that. So there you go. Okay, so for kicks, I like to keep them around 12. And then snares around the same thing, maybe a little higher, maybe 15. And then cymbals. Keep them at about 100, anywhere between 100 and 105. All right, I'm gonna start jamming on this and see if I could come up with something. So I'll put my recording bus on record just to get the monitoring. I do love that that split coil sound. All right, let's see if I could track that on there. Cool. Cool, I got a good take of that. So what I'll do is I will duplicate it and throw it into the left. So we'll trim this and then duplicate that. Bass drop. All right, now we'll take that and we'll slap it into the right, and this is what you got. Cool. I like that harmony. Sounds good. We'll try our lead bus out. I believe I got the helix on track 2. So we'll arm that one. Cool. And there you have it. You got a song idea right there. All right, we'll get a couple clean guitars going. So another track I like to add as well is ambience. And I normally either throw that on its own or throw it with the lead. So for this one, I do have a helix patch. So it sounds like this. Just to add like a little bit of depth to the song. There you go. I'm gonna throw a little bass drop at the beginning. We'll make sure we turn that down a little bit just so we don't blow our speakers. Put that down to there. All right, with our new template, we've built this little riff, I guess. So I'm gonna throw the mastering chain on, and yeah, let's give her a listen. And there you have it. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this helps set up a template for you. And if you like the video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe. Thanks for sticking around. Till next time.